How to double your salary 10, part 10, chapter 2, first 10 years of my career. Having achieved my first target of four-figure salary per month, things were not easy for me. Uh, Subsequently, I missed next two targets. I'll explain how that happened. So, in my first job, I hardly spent 6 months in that private company. Life became easy and daily and routine to office and back to uh, home in a metro city like Mumbai is not easy. Slowly, I was thinking life is not salary and job alone, but relaxation and entertainment is missing in my life. Then suddenly, my friend Prasad came to me. Prasad was my BTech classmate. He joined in the beginning in a private company, and he knew the uncertainty of the jobs in private companies. As soon as he passed out, he came to Mumbai in search of jobs, and he knows the difficulties of getting jobs in Bombay. So he had some luck, and somebody whom he knows in an oil company advised him, and then he applied there and I got a job. So same way he advised me that why can't I take up a job in Hindustan Petroleum? That was the oil company which I'm talking about. So I was not very keen, but it is a credit to Prasad. He persuaded me to apply. Uh, as HPCL is a public sector company, and they got better facilities of housing and some infrastructure like clubhouse and other facilities. So reluctantly, I went for the interview uh, directly by my virtue of my MTech, and interview is formal. We will discuss about the interviews, how to win the interviews in next chapter. I could easily get the job offer, having got the confidence that I got already a decent job. So I went a little bit aggressive and asked for additional increments. At that time, one Mr. Krishnan was a very fairly tall, well-built figure. It was like a fatherly figure for many people in the company. I heard later. Uh, he advised me that it's not easy to get a additional increments by virtue of my post-graduation degree. And what he taught me was a big lesson. He said, what benefit our company will get by recruiting you as a postgraduate? You should prove that. Once you prove that you are an asset to us, then you can demand a promotion or a better salary. So I was really taken back. So, in fact, though I was looking for, you know, a better jump, I was almost persuaded by my family to take up the job, uh, and then I joined HPCL. Without going into the 10 years of my uh, progress there, I would just explain you how a public sector works. So the public sector works with a DA and promotion increments, which are say hardly about 100 150 rupees per month. So as a result, like every year you get about 4 to 5% salary rise. So even after 5 years, I was not able to get more than 3,000 per month. So after 10 years, with the two promotions, I could reach 5,500 basic. If you look at my target, so of then I found that at the end of 10 years, my bank balance was 1 lakh and my salary hovering between 5 to 6,000 rupees per month uh, fell short of my targets. So the next, the 15 years target, I have to get about more than double of my salary, and even my second target itself I missed it. So then I decided there's something wrong in this public sector growth rate, which is of course uh, related to the economic growth rate of India, which was around 3 to 4% GDP at that time. So my salary raise target was almost 20% a year, as it is double in 5 years. So even if it is 10 years, it is actually double the GDP of Indian economy at that time. So I decided that I have to do something big. So there were many uh, small steps in public sector. So I had to do something big and something different to meet my targets. So what happened was started uh, looking at the game theory which I had. Then I recalled the the story which I read about 2 decades earlier. Uh, Let me tell you about the story in my next episode. Okay, so the story about a Raja inviting somebody to play chess against them. So Maharaja and the chess game will discuss in the part 11.